Hello, and welcome to Emily's Psychedelic Poetry Reading. I'll be reading a couple of my poems uh, and some E. Cummings, because he's my fave. Um, I wanted to start off with a quote by Bukowski, Charles Bukowski. It's so easy to be a poet and so hard to be a man. Think on that for a second. Yeah, it's pretty good. Right. Okay, well, I think I kind of want to tell you what my feelings about poetry are. Um, you can compare reading poetry to viewing art. Um, it doesn't much matter what the artist or the poet's intentions were or are for the piece. What matters more, at least to me, is individual reactions, any emotions that are triggered by the piece. You can interpret any which way you'd like. Whatever reference point that you're coming from, take it there. My poems are pretty minimalistic in style. A lot of people have told me that they're very vague. And they are vague. Not to me because, well, I mean, even to me, they're kind of vague, but I don't see anything bad about that. It just means you can read between the lines a little bit more. So those are my feelings on poetry, and others may disagree with me, but I guess it's my free thinking ways. And I don't title my poems just because I just never feel the need to be honest. The howls alone like orgies. Mi corazon flusters in the supine fashion. Tobacco tortillas filled my orgy-like space. My brain insists the superstitions, dark canyon, voodoo-ish house, my ways are fidgeting baby hands. Mara Mara caressed her brow, smoked her weed, built sheet metal shacks, died under the graceful oak trees. The Sonoran wind, lulling in my bed, the tall creatures that hover above us, little rocks in our shoes, our feet swollen with riparian otters, the fences they build for borders. Both of those poems were written in uh, Arizona when I pretty much moved to Arizona. The A-train elevator that smelled like death hurled me out into a girl with a Chinatown turtle down her dress. I quickly looked down, pitied, and left. I eyed God upon the lore. She scolded me, do not ask directions anymore. True story. Inspired by the lovely island of Manhattan. One last poem by E. Cummings. It's in my top 10, if I had a top 10 of favorite poems. Humanity, I love you, because you would rather black the boots of success than inquire whose soul dangles from his watch chain, which would be embarrassing for both parties. And because you unflinchingly applaud all songs containing the words country, home, and mother when sung at the Old Howard. Humanity, I love you, because when you're hard up, you pawn your intelligence to buy a drink, and when your flush pride keeps you from the pawn shop, and because you are continually committing nuisances, but more especially in your own house. Humanity, I love you, because you are perpetually putting the secret of life in your pants and forgetting it's there and sitting down on it, and because you are forever making poems in the lap of death. Humanity, I hate you. E. Cummings. I feel that poem is still relevant today. Do you agree? Anyway, I'll end this here, and probably do another poetry in the future.